Yeah, I was in the hospital a couple of months ago, and mostly homebound, but now I'm starting to go out again. Yeah, I had a little mini stroke, and I've been, that was, they kept me in the hospital a couple of weeks. Yeah. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, well, it's it's in the part of the brain that makes me unsteady on my feet. Okay. So I just woke up very unsteady on my feet. But I was able to
get exactly what you're talking about, because as someone who has neighbors, I know they're just
taking care of the animals.
not today.
Oh,
Not even here, you know what I'm saying?
My next door neighbor has a big dog, and her and my dog, they're able to walk together. She walks.
It's like the it's about learning the lessons while getting rid of the bad behaviors that led to the lessons.
Well, I remember to set all my clocks back last Well, as you see, I didn't show up an hour earlier.
I showed up at 8:39 a.m.
Today?
Every day. Every Sunday. I said I'm on the egg tag.
We met in Malaysia.
I do all the name.
We all got our labels.
The volunteers.
It's not like it's not exactly, you know.
And these are all from my house. I've been released in my car to go back. I know. I don't want to melt.
Just get it. I'm doing one slice.
Nothing.
Christmas cakes. Oh. There's Christmas cakes. You can have.
I didn't know what kind you wanted. So,
Get something you can eat? Yes.
Here's both sides of the argument.
I never really learned.
Hard to do a lot.
You know, I'm activist.
no, it says Mackenzie left home.
Grandma. I got
So you have an option of pepperoni or loaded.
You want to just share all of them?
No, I got a pepperoni.
Oh, Mom, do you want pizza?
No, thank you. I might take a bite later on, but I'm not.
I just need something, because I gotta take my medicine.
No, I just had,
I've been standing since yesterday, so.
just get this going.
I saw it at UL, there was a student on my road. Looked at me like David. Last name was
Oh,
David, I knew that it should be David W. I didn't call his name David W.
You know, I didn't only have one daughter, so I can't do that, but I often wondered if there was
Well, there was, I don't know what became of him.
Sure. Can we do this?
I didn't know Brad turns his location services off.
They still like.
Is that, and that's, Brad didn't have a Wi-Fi on
His location services are one piece of phones, a piece of crap, and he's tired.
it. No, what I meant was Grandma.
Hmm?
No, Elijah and I were talking. Her like she didn't have her Wi-Fi on, so it's always asking me to tell her to turn the Wi-Fi on. When she turns her Wi-Fi on, then she can't have the hotspot.
Is that working out? I haven't had to turn, as I said, I haven't had to turn the hotspot on or wanted, I will not need to.
You retiring here? There's a few retired persons here.
But you look younger than us, so.
Oh, yeah.
I'm newly retired.
Joni, isn't it?
About 10 years retired
No,
myself.
that's not Joni.
You're really tired. You were something else.
I look like, look at that, go back to that thing, let her look. No, because your friend that just said that was a lot bigger. That must be Joni, but I can't, I wish it's her than Joni, because Joni gave her husband a job in the bathroom.
Oh, Bruce, I did bring my box, the president's box. There is some old stuff in that box. Very But I got a couple of copies of the,
I know the girl that just had the baby.
What girl that had a baby? I don't know why we just had a
He went to high school with her, and her baby's a year old, she had a baby. A year ago. Sean. That's not Sean. That's not Sean.
They'll still need us to like.
At first they're playing the and I'm gonna move my chair so Carol can sit and like. Right there.
And they're really fast at figuring things out, so it's like.
He's like a dog. Ready?
Only one to try that.
Chair for you up there, next to you.
Weird times.
My Lord, just decided who she was. I've always known.
Sit right there up front. You want to start playing?
I saw you. That's okay.
You can sit right there. I'll sit in your chair too.
I'm not.
So Carol's gonna start.
The rest of y'all can just fucking surprise about the whole thing.
That's your chair. That's my chair? That's your chair.
I always knew she was a hoe.
Scott is ordering pizza. You only order pizza. Good, okay. So he's gonna order pizza.
Small minority takes one to know one.
No, thank you. You gotta sleep sometime.
Hey, hi, can y'all mute y'all?
From years of being good, and that's exactly what
Thank you.
you're.
Y'all can mute yourselves, thank you.
Richard, I'll pick it up. Yeah, but Brian did it wrong. Yeah,
But Brian did it what?
but Brian did it wrong and everything. No, boo, she's always been like that. Fucking close your eyes and move on.
Thank you, Carol, for playing the prelude. We welcome everybody here, and our newcomers. Hi, I'm Chris, and you see the name tags. Everybody has name tags. You can meet us. We're going to have a sermon about awe, resiliency practices by Sandra Cease, and I think Mary, you're going to read it. Remembrance is the Remembrance is the theme this month. Let me do this without Scott. Let's see if I can do it. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. I'll just wait a little bit. It's coming.
Let's sing some.
Oh, you want to sing something? What do we all know?
And to rejoice and come in.
Okay, y'all lead it. I don't know it.
Okay, you lead it.
Okay, who's gonna lead it?
What's that?
We're thinking of a song till Scott gets here.
Yeah.
What song are you speaking?
Well, something fun that we can all sing.
What can we sing? Imagine. Okay, who's gonna start it? Okay, come on. Somebody start it. Oh, come on, Eric, you can start it.
Start it.
I don't know how to start it either.
I mean, I do, but I'm not ready to start it.
Okay.
I just came here, I can't be that guy.
Say it.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Okay, let's
Okay.
start like
Let's
that.
start there. I think there's
Okay.
I think that's the.
Yeah, that's the beginning. Oh, wait, you know what? I got a phone, so let's see. Let me put it on the phone.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's see, YouTube. I don't know if y'all are hot, but it's like hot today. And he has well, let's see, John Lennon, right?
I hear Scott.
Okay, well.
I like to think he likes to be called Jack.
Yes, she's lowering it,
We're
okay.
saved by Scott.
By Scott, okay, Scott, I can't make it move, but we did get people to silence themselves, that's Carol first. Not going to move. Ah, there it is, okay. Resiliency practices. November theme is remembrance. Remembrance is good because we remember if you happen to be Catholic, you remember your deceased relatives, you go to the graves, you put flowers on the graves. And if we have a principle each week, and if we can say together the third principle,
Acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth in our congregations.
And now Lauren will do the opening. Stand right there. Oh, we'll trade. You don't have to move. You know, I'll just go easier. It's easier.
Autumnal Welcoming by Sarah Getty McNeil. Come in from the crisp morning air outside. Come in wearing the autumn sunlight on your face. Come carrying the turning of the seasons in your heart. Whatever and however the greatness of life is speaking to you now, you are welcome here in our circle of friends.
That's beautiful. Thank you. And then now I'm going to do the chalice lighting. Also by Florence Kaplan. We read this together. We read it together.
Yes.
Okay, and we can read this together. We kindle this flame.
Remember those who have passed into history. Their brightness lives on in our vision. Their courage lives on in our commitments. Their love continues to bless the world through us.
And then what we do is everyone, not everyone, but people can come up and they can share a joy or concern. Diane Kirsty said that she wasn't feeling well, so she came over here and then she left and she said her birthday's on Friday, so to light a candle. So let's light a candle for her.
Is she online?
I don't think so.
I still think we should be happy.
Is,
You do?
yes, Diane Kirsty, is she online? I don't think she's online, I didn't see her.
She's not.
On Zoom, no.
No. So that's for her. Now, if anybody else wants to come up and say a joy or concern, please come up and you can light a candle. I don't know where our,
That's good. We don't need it. We got,
okay, well, the matchbox is getting old. So
you can light from the.
you can light from the chalice. Okay, you can light from the chalice. There you go. Oh, you found it. Okay. Mary doesn't like marking conveniences.
She's outing me.
Carol. Hey, Carol.
Hostility.
And that's what we should be having here. The spiritual life is always bright, awake, joy, life, and that's what we've got here. That's why I come here. And I'm glad to be here this morning. But you know, I have a big concern, and the big concern that I have is about me is that I'm in the old people's home, and I'm in the old people's home for dementia. That's worse. And it is very difficult. It feels a lot like being in jail. And so I have a real hard time keeping my spirits up, although I try to keep busy. I bought myself a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle.
That'll keep you busy.
That is not a solution. So I thought if some people from my congregation would call me once in a while, then I have a phone in my room and maybe we can just talk about things, or maybe a book to both read, or a book you're reading I might like to read, something like that would be nice for me. So I just make that case for that.
That's a good idea. Thank you. Did you light your candle? Yes. Use the match. Yes. Use the match. Yes. Oh, we don't know her phone number, but Mary probably has your phone number.
Yeah. But Mary, do you know where I'm staying in? Garden.
Garden.
Garden Court. And I think
Garden View.
Garden View, yes.
And it's much, I like it much better than the place you had last time. There's much more going on. The people who work there are more upbeat.
My son is suing us.
Oh.
That make you feel better.
And I'm gonna put it on the roster so everybody will know.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Carol, just, I'm gonna light a candle for Carol's courage and insight into stating, into telling us what she needs.
Yes.
We need to be our advocates, don't we?
Yes.
And she needs people to talk to, she needs activities, so anytime that swimming around there, we'll find something crazy to do. She loves plants.
Plants.
She planted a lot of the stuff we have here.
You can have plants in your room.
And she tells good stories.
And she tells great stories.
There's two I can.
Oh, okay. Okay. My cousin's.
And she paints, she writes poetry, she has a book of published poems. She paints, plays guitar. That's all. Yeah.
So many talents.
And all of those things help me. That's things to be thankful for.
Bruce, you gonna be next? You gonna give us an update on Bunny?
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
And I'll call it both a concern and joy, but
Okay.
moving forward. My wife has been in memory care assisted living at the Blake, and is there now waiting to move on to go into the Cornerstone, because after she took a fall about 3 weeks ago maybe, she totally lost courage in trying to get up and walk. She hasn't gotten out of bed, and as a result, 86 from the Blake. The Blake has informed us that they can no longer handle Bunny because it takes 3 people to And we knew this was gonna happen in the future, we didn't know when. It's actually a relief to know when. And she's been accepted at Cornerstone, we're waiting on paperwork, hopefully Monday. We'll move her over, and we'll keep Lindsay, who's been such a wonderful aide. And hopefully we're gonna put her on a full-time, full week, 40-hour. Other sitters we don't need, they didn't really do anything anyway, but Lindsay does. So, anyway, so the sorrow is, it's taken so long to get her moved over, but I'm glad that we're now gonna be in a stable place.
And at that place, they'll probably have rehab and maybe she can.
Yeah, well, and there's a skilled nursing facility, but Blake is not skilled nursing, it's a assisted living. So, this will be the right place.
I'm sorry, I interrupted somebody's.
Nobody light a candle for?
Oh, I can do that. I was a Boy Scout.
So you don't need a match, you
Yeah,
can
I
drop
can
this
rub
next
this
to
together.
Yeah,
Where's
let's
your
see.
plan?
Looking for the unit.
Come on, I see you rub something together.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll take it right out.
Yeah, that's right.
Mother, mother.
The mother candle.
I don't know if anybody else has a joy concern. Okay, come on, you can come around, let's see, let's move this
Well, one
chair.
more joy.
Okay, no,
One more
look.
joy,
There we go.
that's to see Bill.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Although we did see him 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
well, I was gonna say that I have a personal joy, of course, that I'm back with you. And a broader concern that we see both in Iran, young women being subject to terrible retaliation for not wearing the hijab or not wearing it properly. And yet in other places, France and India, for example, at least schoolgirls may be subject to disciplinary action for wearing the hijab. So that's the state of the world,
Yeah.
and that's a concern. Let's see if I can get it. Maybe
This one, there we go.
and there we go. And thank you all for your attendance.
Anybody else would like to come up? Amber?
I have a concern. Georgia is my home state, and they had record early voting. When they had, I think, something like 400,000 minority voters show up on the first day of early voting. Well, Georgia passed the A115 law, and they're throwing out 50,000 votes a day.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, and the girls, my kids are there, and they're of reproduction age, and there's no exceptions for abortion under the new governor. So hopefully Stacey Abrams.
Hey, we'll pray for that. Yeah, light a candle of hope.
Voter suppression.
Would anybody else like to come up? Oh, come on, Mary.
Yeah. I just wanna thank, I'm Mary. It's a joy to finally come here. I've been meaning to come for a very long time, but I just never found the time for some reason. And today I decided to make time, something that we have to make time for these kinds of things. And I'm very glad I did.
Well, it was easy today because we had an extra hour, so it's like coming at noon.
I just want to ask, our other, person that comes here, Diane Kirsty, had sent out, like, they had sent out a bunch of postcards. I didn't know it was just, Y'all didn't get any postcards? No, I was just wondering if you lived around here.
No, I didn't get a postcard.
You didn't get a postcard, okay, just to see.
No, wait, I did. I think I did get a postcard.
Oh, you did? Was it about the, pizza and boat party?
Something like that.
Oh, okay. Good job, Diane.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Do we have anybody else on Zoom?
I don't see anyone raising their hand or speaking out if they.
Okay.
Who is on Zoom?
Jackie? Who's on Zoom? Jackie?
Jackie, Linda, and
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Hello
please,
to them.
can you tell Shuka to come eat with us? Cause she's a UL student, so.
Yeah, come eat after.
We got
Pizza.
potluck.
We have potluck,
Pizza.
pizza. Okay, so we should go on to the next thing. And so, we're gonna read joys and concerns, if y'all can read with me. To the joy.
We join you in celebration. With sorrows and concerns spoken here. May you feel our sympathy and compassion. All that remains unspoken, both joy and sorrow. May carry our community to all of kindness and hope.
And now we're gonna have a song by Scott. We're very lucky to have several musical people here.
Yes.
People that sing well too.
But they let me sing it.
Oh, we can sing.
Baby shower for Mackenzie.
One of the
Oh, wait.
artists that.
Oh.
Somebody knows.
Look how skinny my face looks.
No. Can you mute? Let me just, can y'all mute? Scott's getting ready to sing. Can y'all mute? Thank you.
So Frank Sinatra, I think, was one of the artists who did this problem. Okay, so what I thought we'd do is, if you want to do Work Like a Soul Inspired, that part, if you remember that melody after I go through it, you can go ahead and sing along. Nothing's impossible, I have found, for when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Work like a soul inspired, put your endurance to the test. You may be sick and tired, but you know you've done your best. Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for a pleasant trip and pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Work like a soul inspired, put your endurance to the test. You may be sick and tired, but you know you've done your best. Life's full of obstacles, that is true, but I can't tell you what to do. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Work like a soul inspired, push your endurance to the test. You may be sick and tired, but you'll know you've done your best. Like men and women of famous deeds who failed until they could succeed. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Work like a soul inspired, put your endurance to the test. You may be sick and tired, but you know you've done your best. Things may be looking up through your goal, but then you step right in a hole. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again.
I didn't remember that nobody.
Okay, now Alex, Alex is going to do a reading. didn't press the button. I forgot. There it is. Okay.
A Recipe for Resilience by Margaret Weiss. 1 part courage, 2 parts tears of failure and doubt, 1 part deep listening, 1 part each of both silence and laughter, a dash of trust, a pinch of wonder, a heaping scoop of naps and snacks. In a separate bowl, mix together family, friends, and those who challenge you to be your best self, those with whom you disagree. Add slowly to the larger pot a bay leaf for, well, whatever it is bay leaves do. And let simmer for as long as you need, which is often longer than you realize or anticipate. Keep the heat at an even temperature, hot enough to cook throughout, but not so hot it burns the bottom. Can be served at room temperature, warm, or even cold if necessary. Serve alongside your favorite soft blanket, dog, cat, or other soft item. Make often, share with others, hold on to the leftovers, you'll need them after a long day that challenges your spirit.
It's a nice one. We stopped fine with that one. Okay, so we can do responsive reading. And if y'all see the R, y'all gotta read the R. And I'm gonna read the top one. The Largest Circle by Wendell Berry. Clasp the hands of those that go before us.
And the hands that come after us.
We enter the little circle of each other's arms.
And the larger circle of others whose hands are all joined hands.
And the larger circle of all creatures.
As the end and hour of life, who move also in advance.
To music so subtle and vast that no ear hears it.
Except in our practice.
Oh, and it's out to see another song.
Okay, this is a traditional Christian melody which I've modified so that we can focus on things that we believe in as Unitarian Universalists. So what I thought I'd do is, we may have done this once before, but I want to go ahead and do the chorus. So I will play it, and then if you can repeat it right after me, we'll do it exactly. So, all that we have and all that we offer, all that we have and all that we offer, comes from our hearts, both frightened and brave, comes from our hearts, both frightened and brave. Take what we bring now and give what we need. Take what we bring now and give what we need. All in the spirit of love. All in the spirit of love. All that we have and all that we offer comes from our hearts, both frightened and brave. Take what we bring now and give what we need, all in the spirit of love. Some may rely on their power, others may trust in their gold. We have our service to offer and love that will never grow old. All that we have and all that we offer comes from our hearts, both frightened and brave. Take what we bring now and give what we need, all in the spirit of love. Sometimes the road may be lonesome, often we may please remember, love isn't just for a day. All that we have and all that we offer comes from our hearts, both frightened and brave. Take what we bring now and give what we need, all in the spirit of love. Sometimes when troubles are many, we may feel we struggle in vain. Look to your family around you, who offer to help ease your pain. All that we have and all that we offer comes from the hearts, both frightened and brave. Take what we bring now and give what we need, all in the spirit of love, all in the spirit of love.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful melody, and the words quite inspiring. Now we have meditation with Mary. I think you need to get up.
Well, the theme of the sermon is resilience. And one of the big messages is that in all the difficult times we have, things that knock you down flat on your face, you wonder if you can get up. That the thing that brings people is resilience. So, and that's part of that they talk about is some kind of gratitude, to look for moments where you have been happy. Go anywhere you want for those thoughts. So I'm thinking during our meditation, we'll do like 3 deep breaths when we start, but be thinking of pulling in some of that joy, letting it nourish you, and sending out love. So if you close your eyes, we're going to do 3 deep breaths. So the first one, you inhale. As you exhale, feel kind of swirling in your head, behind your eyes and your ears. Is your throat tense? Relax. When you exhale, send out any kind of tension. Next big breath goes down into your core. Feel it. Feel that loving energy swirling. Send out any kind of tension you're feeling there. And our third big inhale is going to be to send tension up through your arms and legs. Send it away. And just continue with normal breathing, using your mantra or whatever technique you have.
It'll start coming back.
Now we have the sermon, which will be read by Mary Germer, Resiliency Practices.
It's written by Reverend Dr. Sandra Fees. And it begins with a reading by Pema Chodron, a Buddhist monk. Things seem like they're spinning out of control. We can respond to this state of affairs with fear, aggression, and selfishness. Or we can respond out of trust in our vast, open, and basically good mind, which is timelessly aware. How we respond will determine the way the world will go. As citizens of our world, we can help things go in the direction of wisdom, caring, and compassion. In the sermon, Joan Didion, the writer, gives an account of how life changes quickly and dramatically. Her 39-year-old daughter was in the hospital in a coma. Didion and her husband had just returned home from being with her. They sat down at the table for late dinner. Didion was making a salad. Her husband was having a scotch. They were in conversation. And then her husband wasn't talking. He died. Right there at the table. In her book, Didion writes, fatal, but even so, it was not the way Didion imagined. That her husband's